Hello and good morning. Happy Friday for anyone in the world that it is a Friday for, and happy Thursday wherever you are in the world that it's a Thursday. If you guys want to share where you're at in the world and what time it is for you, go for it. Cool. So today, the Facebook Live, the little short, sweet Facebook Live is going to be on: is your love-hate relationship with money getting you nowhere? I mean, you can just look at that question right now for yourself. Hello, Miss Christine. How are you? Is your love-hate relationship with money getting you nowhere? Is it actually contributing, like to be in that love-hate? Hello, Miss Naomi. Is it contributing to you and the reality that you know is possible? You know, that energy of that love-hate relationship with money. Is it a yes? Is it a no? And is that love-hate relationship with money even yours? Is that a yes? Is that a no? Is it someone else's? Awesome. So basically, if you have a love-hate relationship with money, there's all the things that you love about money on this side, and then all the things that you hate about money on this side. So if you love things about money and hate things about money, well, then you're basically going to be ping-ponging in between them. Love on one side, hate on the other, love on one side, hate on the other, which doesn't really give you much space to actually know what you know about money and what's true for you in regards to money. Because if you're too busy loving it on this side and then hating it on that side, where's the space, which is like that space in the middle of no point of view with and for money? And where's that space for you to find out who you actually be with money? You know, there are so many points of views out there and decisions and so many things that we tend to pick up on that aren't ours, that we think are ours, that end up creating this love-hate relationship with money. And if you have a love-hate relationship with money, you're not being, you know, the energy of money that you truly be. You've always kind of got to be, oh, I love this about money, yay. Oh, I hate this about money, ugh. It's always going to be ping-ponging from one to the other. So if you were to take some time out for you and start to look at all the things you love about money, all the things you hate about money, and actually start to ask some questions around it and clear the space of what that is. And here's a hint, most of it won't even be yours anyway. You're carrying around everyone else's baggage and luggage about money, right? So if you're also trying to change what you love about money and what you hate about money, and if it isn't yours, you can't change it. You can't change something that isn't yours. So the best thing to do is to return it to whoever bloody sent it to you in the first place and wherever the hell you picked it up from. So once you start looking at what you love about money, what you hate about money, and start to clear the space of who you be with money and what money is to you, then you can get clearer on that for you. Because sometimes we clutter up our space with all of this stuff and all of these energies that aren't ours, and we wonder why we can't change it. So when you start to clear that space energetically, it's a bit like giving yourself some breathing space. It's like, oh, okay, you know what? I can still see that there's something I love about money. I can still see that there's something that I hate about money, and that's okay. You can see it for what it is, and it gives you a bit more clarity when you clear that space to start to ask some different questions about who you be with money and about what having money would be for you. Okay, is this making sense? Makes sense, like I say, on all these Facebook Lives, it makes sense in my little head. And you start to get clearer on Oh, Vicky says I couldn't think of anyone who does it. Oh my gosh. So you start to, it gives you some breathing space so you can start to look at these energies, you know, and look at what works for you. Look at what doesn't work for you. When you don't have, hello, Miss Kath, to you. When you don't have that breathing space, it can feel like, ugh, everything is like bearing down on you. It can feel like there can be this sense of overwhelm, and then you start to go into the wrongness of you, and you're not wrong. You're just not wrong. And sometimes when you're in that space where it's like, it's really difficult to change your point of view about who you be with money. You know, it's really difficult to see beyond the wrongness, because all you're seeing are all of those energies that are in that space. So what would it be like for you if you were to like declutter that space, you know, and have a bit of breathing space in that space for you to start to look at these energies of love and hate with money and start to get clear on whether they're real and true for you, whether they're yours, whether they're even relevant, whether they're a contribution or a gift. You know, make some choices about getting rid of them, and then start to ask some questions to start to invite money into that space. So while all of these dense energies are heading out and all of the heavy energies are heading out that are not even yours, you can start to fill up that space with the lightness and the brightness and the fun and the joy of money, and know what's true for you when it comes to money. Because money is just one word. You are different to the person standing next to you. So whatever money be for you is going to be different to someone else. Okay? And this is basically about knowing what money is for you and what works for you. Because, you know, there are some people like my mum and dad enjoy money in assets. They love houses. They love buying houses. They love doing up houses. They love selling houses. That's what money be for them. And they enjoy it. They're like nearly 80. They're renovating a house today. Me, not so much. My thing with money is like I love the joy of creation that creates money. And I love being able to connect, you know, globally on things like this and on Zooms, where I get to play with a whole group of people and a whole bunch of people all at the same time. And that joy of creation creates money. And that's my way of being with money, which you can see is very different to my mum and dad's. And neither one's right and neither one's wrong. So this little exercise in this Facebook Live, hello, Miss Alonka, is about knowing where you're at right now with money. You know, what your love-hate relationship with money is. And then starting to clear that space of everything you've bought, all of the stories, all of the lies that are not real and true for you, and then fill up that space for what you know is real and true for you. And that will end up creating and generating more money. That's my little, how long, 10-minute gift? Oh no, 7-minute gift for you today about love and hate relationship with money, because it does get you nowhere. Because when you're in love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, you're just ping-ponging back and forward and you're not going anywhere. You're not moving forward. Hello, Miss Maya. How are you? My invite to you is, if you would like to change that and start moving forward with money and start to like clear out and declutter that space that you be with money, because it is possible. Because if I can do it, you guys can all do it. Trust me. Trust me. If you'd like to be more of that energy of who you truly be with money, then I invite you. We start Monday. It's a 5-day intensive. The first call is actually about this topic. Is your love-hate relationship with money getting you nowhere? And the beauty of that is that after, like, we do the call for 90 minutes, we're going to do an energy ball exercise, working with that new space that you be now with money that was different to the beginning of the call, and start to pull it in and start to have you be that energy that you truly be with money. That fun, that joy, where you don't love money, you don't hate money, you just know it's there. You just know that you require it, that you do need it. You know, I need money, not from lack, because I'd like to live in a place that has a roof. I'd like to eat the foods that I'd like to eat. I'd like to be and do and see the things that I'd like to be, do, and see. So in that respect, I do need money. It's just a pragmatic approach you have to just acknowledge. You know, and what do I require money for? I require money to contribute more consciousness to the planet. That's what I require money for. I require money to contribute to my body that loves the jewelry that I purchase, that loves the clothes, the shoes, you know, the fragrances, all of that. I require money to travel the world because that's fun for me. Like, these are all the things that if you're willing to get rid of the decluttering, get rid of those heavy and dense energies, you can start to infuse that space with what you require money for, and all of the energies that actually come up that are fun and true for you, and that give you a zest for living, that make you want to jump out of bed every morning and go, well, I was going to swear there, but go, hell yeah, basically. So if you'd like a bit more hell yeah, and if you'd like to declutter the space you currently be with money, it begins Monday. I am also going to be doing another 2 Facebook Lives on like my Saturday and Sunday in Sydney that are going to give you a bit more information about call 2 and 3 as well. So this is a bit of information about call 1, what we're going to be doing and where we're going to be going. Like I said, if it's fun and lights you up and you're like, hell yeah. Oh, thanks, Peter. Join me. And there is actually a little gift on the webpage of a free Zoom I did that will give you a sense, and it does have an energy ball exercise in there, a free Zoom I did that will give you a sense of the clearing and then the energy ball exercise and how that may contribute to you. So it's a free one. I've put the link for Money Magic Intensive in the post. Please sign up and play it on repeat. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.